And welcome back to City Skylines and Deload Gaming. Right, them little symbols needs more people. We have a huge demand for people, and this episode's going to be a rockstar episode. And when I mean rockstar, I mean high rise. We're going to do a new development. What we're going to do is we're going to take this huge chunk of land that we have down here. We're going to cause chaos to this road up here eventually, so we're going to have to redo that probably next episode. But right now we're going to focus on development. So we've got a huge industrial area here. We've got a steelworks, it's going to need some workers. We've got a kiln, we've got an ore mine. We're going to build another ore mine here, but what we're going to need to do is build a new residential area. Totally separate from the suburbs that we have up here. They sort of just swing along nicely. But we are going to have to build some kind of smallish town. I don't want this to be the main city. The main city is definitely going over here where we're going to have our main high rises. But we're going to have a high rise ban stroke high rise. Make sense? Okay. What we're going to do is start with some roads. We're going to try and make it as nice as we can. Now, it often gets a bit gross with the high rise. I'm not too fussed. This is going to be primarily for uneducated workers, I'm guessing. So it will be a little grim. Grid system? We may do one. Right, so let's take a long road. We will start off with something like this. And yeah. This. See if we can line this up. There. And over to there. I hope everyone's had a great weekend this weekend. I've had a good weekend. Watching the Christmas lights in my local town get switched on. That's been nice. Pretty sure they had some kind of minor celebrity there. Thinking of getting up and do the lights myself. But I didn't. So, we're going to do some high rise. Let's get some more psychopaths. We'll try and make this as pedestrian as we can. It's going to be gross. We'll get some paths and things over here. And we will sort of spread this housing out to here, because what I want to do is, if we're going to have some high rise over here, we're going to have a whole new development. We want to kind of spread it a little bit so it does look like it blends. I don't want this to be completely gross, but we will have a bit of a grid system, so those people that have been texting me and telling me that I love curved roads, you will be pleased today, because today there are no curved roads. Okay, I'm going to go there. I know I've left a gap. Maybe even do something slightly smaller. No, we're not going to do that. We will come off here down to about there. Do that a few times. I'm not too bothered about it looking super nice. It is going to be, we're going to put high school down here, we're going to put elementary school down here, and it's going to be a lot of people. So this is going to have to cater for a lot of people. It's not the main city either, so this is a completely new autonomous town just for that industry and just to really feed that industry. So it could get pretty crazy if we start putting lots and lots of connections in here. So we will put a few in and we will sort of tailor it as best we can to use the public transport. We'll boost cycling. We will put a cycle path in here. I'm going to have to do buses at some point. Hate buses. Hate buses in real life too. Walking down the street today and some bus just chewed up some road straight into the mouth and reminding me how much I hate buses. If you're a bus driver, I'm sorry, but yeah, I hate buses. What we're going to do is get some paths straight away, see if we can get something quite nice going on. Part path, yeah, why not? We'll try and just, start with some pedestrianisation, because we are going to try and make this as nice as we can, but high rise. And it's going to be small, it's going to be quaint. We're not going to make it too in your face that it's a high rise development. Let's see if we can be clever about the way we place these. You just know that that's not going to snap there, or it's going to cause me chaos. Okay, yep. And let's keep going. We'll keep going right along this path, and we'll do the same down there. So all the way along, and we'll bridge some in down here as well. So there's huge walkability, which means we can limit the public transport. We haven't focused on that at all. We will do an episode on that shortly for anyone who's watching. Any new subscribers, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Any suggestions you've got, leave them down in the comments. Names of towns, still looking for some names. It's going to be cool when we get some unique names in there. And if not, I'm just going to start naming after places where I grew up, and hopefully they don't represent them places, and I don't get too many abusive texts from friends. Okay, it's going to be a little tedious, but it's going to work out well in the end, because we're going to have all that nice pedestrianisation, and people are going to be able to get around. All this is going to cause chaos to that junction up top. Like I said, we are going to have a huge redevelopment of the road system, because that suburb will just come to gridlock, and that roundabout, which I've already had a few suggestions, needs to be demolished. We will get that demolished soon. Okay, let's finish off this path system. Let's put one there. That's cool. And we'll put one just about here. I don't like putting them everywhere, and I don't really need them to be too symmetrical, because real life, I don't really see that many designers design too many symmetrical things either. So we're just going to do a couple over here, and a bit on there. Yep, there. We could put one in all the way along here, which we will, which could look nice. Yep. And we'll put a couple of little offshoot paths. It's going to look real nice. So far, I usually try my best to avoid the high rises for as long as possible. I know they're a necessity if you want a huge city. I quite like making really efficient small cities, small towns. But if you're going to get that nuclear plant, which is what we're going for, we definitely want that, we're going to have to do it. Okay, looking pretty good. That's going to be the main bulk of our town there. We're going to get a school area, and we're going to maybe do that down here, I think, down on the shoreline. I think that could look quite nice. Maybe put a small quay in, but we'll worry about that shortly. Let's get on the bike paths again. We'll pull one off here to, let's see what happens when we do this. Yeah, it's just flattening it, which is nice. To about there. And we'll go up here to there. And we're just going to sort of make this look a bit like a suburb. Try not to use too many curved roads down here, because this would be a completely new development. So we'll do that, do this, and pull one off down there to here, and one off from there to there. And that could be sort of low rise, yeah, low rise residential there to kind of blend. And we'll put some there. That'll do. That'll look quite nice. And the main incoming road will probably come down to here, which will be a bit of a crazy junction, but we can live with that. That's fine. What kind of road have we got up here at the moment? This road's going to get crazy busy with traffic, but we're going to live with it, because hopefully these people are just going to work straight there in front of us at that steel mill, and they're going to be happy with that. That's going to be their life. We will have to put a few offices and amenities in there. Currently this is just one big huge horrible construction road, so we will demolish that, because it's not really fair for these people to only ever go on a construction road, but it's meant to be the grim area of town. We'll put just a normal 4-lane in. We'll pull that one off there first though. So we'll come up to there and grab that over to there. Just demolish this part. Now that really isn't a curve. That's not like me at all, is it? That's a sharp bend. You really are driving there, but I think it looks kind of cool. It means we can develop all along here as well eventually. Kind of looks like the start of a sea. I know this was going to be our city, but maybe we'll put some kind of new development over here. Who knows? But for now, that kind of looks cool. I think we've kept a lot of this trees as well, so it has bedded into some kind of development. Let's get this school area in that we know we want. We definitely want that school area. I think I'd like to take that off here so that it's not off the crazy junction down here. Maybe there. we'll just pull that down. And yeah, maybe something like this. Yeah, that could look kind of nice. Let's get some schools. We usually try and make our schools look nice and have lots of walkability, which we will do again, as always. Because I think that really promoting that walkability to the town is really important. Let's get some paths in here. See if we can get one off there. Yep, there we go. Sorted. And we'll do the same over here. And we'll do some kind of cool, like we did last time, where we sort of penned them in. Or fenced them in, however you want to call it. We'll pull that up to this road. That's not going to work. Let's take it a bit further so we can get something straight. Nope, not wanting to play. Not wanting to play. I'm going to delete that because I'm not happy with it. We haven't gone for the tree line this time, which maybe we will. Who knows? Maybe that's all we need. Maybe we don't need. We definitely need some walkability from this side. This little canyon here is going to just have to go. I'm messing about with it for too long. Let's just flatten it up. So we'll take it from there and we will just smoothen that off. We're dealing with something we really don't need to deal with there. Same here. We'll just smoothen that off and let the paths do their work. Yeah, that's going to be better for us to work with. Let's get back to that path. When you're planning your... there we go. Hopefully that's going to... Still not going to go straight. There is a snap button here I'm going to have to learn. But for now, we'll just figure this out. Like that. And that kind of works. It looks like it works. And we'll beautify that up a bit later. Okay, so we've got a school. We've got no water lines at the moment. We've got no power down here. We're going to need that. Let's do it my usual way of complete chaos. Yep. We'll just carry that right along there. Yep, right along the main road. Big square. Might as well take that to there. Let's just come across in some kind of grid pattern. Make it somewhat efficient, unlike usual. There we go. And we'll just get this bit sorted too. Connect that up and done. Now what we will do is we'll start by just bringing in the low residential stuff here. We'll just paint that all in. We definitely want to blend this in. We don't want this to just be crazy straight in your face high residential. That's not what I want at all. Definitely don't want that. I want a fire department down here, probably along there, and a police department somewhere like there, and a health clinic. Probably this kind of place could probably do with a hospital, if I'm completely honest. It would look good, and they're going to need it, but we'll place it somewhere a little nicer. So for now, just a clinic will do. They will use that, I'm sure, and we'll beautify this up again a bit later. But right now, we've got a development. We've got a development for people. So we've painted that on. Let's press play, see what happens, see if we start popping up with some residential. Hopefully that'll, yep, look at that, straight away we've got people moving in, and that's just going to get its power from there, so nothing too crazy. We can even put some offices along this line here, really paint that in. And yeah, that's looking pretty good. Then, like I said, I promised rock and roll, we're going to get rock and roll. Right, it's time for high rise. First off, I think we're going to have to paint a district. Because what I don't want to do, I said at the start, is I don't want these to be towering huge blocks. Lafayette Square. Not going to be called that. I already know that. We'll call it something else. So, if it's going to be crazy, we're going to give it a little name. We're going to call it Pitchford Square. So, this is going to mean that this can stay pretty gross, Pitchford Square. Put a high-rise ban on that. We don't want it to go massive. We don't want it to go crazy. We're going to put some blocks of high-rise in there. And here, 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 here. All of this is going to get high-rised up for the good people of Pitchford Square. We will promote cycling. We're going to try our best to stay true to what we wanted here. We're gonna try and keep these people healthy. We're going to put some nice things off the side. We are going to grow some low residential stuff down here. Right now, these people, straight away, we're already over demanded for people. But we should have workers, which is what we wanted. And yeah, I think we've done a pretty good job of that. It looks pretty gross at the moment. I do want to really expand that and put some more low grade residential in. So I'm going to do that now. So I'm going to take that off here, like that. It's going to mean probably crazy traffic problems for me, which I will deal with at some point. Always dealing with traffic problems on City Skylines. Anyone that plays it, you know the pain. But this is real life too, you know. Planners often drive down roads and think, why did they do that? And they were generally just doing their best. I really wish that would just get a little bit longer there. So I'm going to delete the whole thing and make sure it lines up with this, like that. Okay, so we got that sorted. Let's take we'll use a little bit of symmetry maybe. We will see if we can take it off. That's not there. Here, we'll come down. Come right round to there, like so. We'll go right along to there. So we got some low residential stuff. We're going to paint that into. Make sure it's got water. So we'll do that now. Yep, like that. This is about as big as I want this development to be. After this, it's going to be about making it nicer, making it a nice place to live, not making it gross. This should at least bed it in and make it look like a real thing. Let's go back to low res. Yep, all in there. The zoning's a bit messed up. We'll surely sort that. It'll sort itself out, I have no doubt. We'll just paint that there. We can really get all the... Really? Is that what you wanted to do? And right the way down there, like so. Don't like these high residential things that just come out of nowhere. It really does need to be planned in. Probably don't need that extra road there. Doesn't serve any purpose, and we know we're not going to be buying that square. So that should mean we can put our high residential along here. So we're now well oversubscribed for residential. We have a huge residential plant here, or zoned area that will grow. Might change some of these for offices, maybe not. That is a huge plot for residential. They currently have no power. I'm not really fussed. They will learn to grow power as this thing spreads. We can, I mean, this industry's not growing either right now. We need commercial, so we might have to put a few commercial areas in here. Maybe just along here we'll get some commercial in. And then that will mean we'll go for a little bit of high rise. We'll put some nice commercial in there. Nothing too crazy. Let's have a little look and see if we have got the district going along there. Yeah, so we'll just go right along there, make sure nothing stupid builds. We'll just do the whole thing. Do the whole thing, and we'll come back at another point in time and sort of rezone that. Okay, so we're entering our mine. We know we're going to build another mine here. So at least now we have got some buildings. We're getting some things grow. These things aren't getting any power. We could resolve that with a power line along here, couldn't we? Yeah, to there, and we could take it to there. If that works, does that work? Yeah, it means we've got power. So we've got some people in now, that's good. We've got loads of people. That's going to make our city hit another milestone, probably not too far in the distant future. So we get a crematorium, which we are sorely going to need, because we are going to get a huge death wave. And we get the floating garbage connector, which I'm sure we'll need as well. Loads of water, power right up against it, so we're going to put a new power plant in. One thing I forgot down there is definitely going to be garbage disposal. I think we'll probably have to piggyback off the industrial area for that. In fact, we'll definitely piggyback. We'll get another little green turbine over here. Get two. Got loads of money, so it's not really a problem. Let's go down and have a little look. Where have we got some recycling centres then? So we have one recycling. Okay, so we've got one there. We've got some of these incineration plants. Yeah, we can have maybe another incineration plant sort of there. That might cover down here, which I think it does. Maybe put a recycling centre in there as well. So we've got plenty now. I mean, that's going to be more than enough. One thing we haven't done is walkability to the steel plant. Now, I grew up in a town near a steel plant, and it was the heart of the town until it shut, unfortunately. But all roads lead to the steel plant in that town. All paths lead to the steel plant because that's how people made money. So we need to consider that. If we want an efficient steel plant, we're going to have to think these people are going to need to get to work. So let's do that. Let's put some in. This will be good for every... What is that path? I'm not having much luck with the paths today. Let's get something in. Okay, zoom in. Being stupid. Doing it too far away. We know that. Let's try and take it from this square, this outer square there. There we go. To there. And now, it's not ideally where I'd like to go. Hopefully that's going to consider itself a path. It looks like it has. Yeah, I think it has. Yeah, it's joined on nice. Okay. We'll do the same over here. Definitely do the same over here. We need that path. We're losing money now. First time in a while since we've lost some money. So we'll bring that to... We'll take it from here. It's destroying less zoning, which is good. There. To just straight to it there. No big deal. No big deal at all. Could even go right across there actually, and sort of box that in like a little psychopath. And probably do the same thing here too. Can we? Yep, we can. Doesn't look too pretty, but it does a job for now. I can't let that be. I can't let that be in my city. That is awful. These people can get across now. How is walkability in the city? Right. We are going to promote cycling in this district. So let's have a little look at Pitchford Square. So policies. Let's ban bikes on sideways. Encourage biking. Yes. Services. Recycling would be good. Education boost. Do. Not really fussed about most of this. Free Wi-Fi. Why not? That makes their life a little easier. And high-tech housing. I know the person who this is named after would like high-tech housing. Maybe we'll move to it eventually. But right now, that is a town that is growing at a rapid rate. We have got about 2,000 people in here since we started this little project, and we did zone all this, I think. We can always come off here with some suburbs and stuff, but we'll try our best to make this, walkable and good for the people. We could probably get a little walking path going over this bridge, over this road like we did on our other episode, which seemed to work really nice. I think it worked really nice. Looks like no. I thought it looked like we could take it from there. We take one to about here. We will go up. Everything's just off axis for me right now, and it is annoying. Okay, so there, and down to there. Nothing about that looks nice, and maybe we need to come back to it, but right now it's going to serve a purpose. We could probably even bring this one to it if we wanted, which I'm really not happy with that. I'm going to have to delete it. Walkability of this area maybe happens another day. Maybe it happens when it's not 10:30 at night. Maybe that's the best thing we can do. But it's all growing. Look at it all now. It's getting bigger. The school is here. We definitely need to box that in and really frame it like we did the others and get some beautification in. Let's get a little park in. Let's make it like a little school area like we have done in the past. I like that. I like it when we do that. Let's have a little look. See what we can put in. That's kind of a nice park. That's cool. What type of park is it? A large playground. Makes sense. School, large playground. Yes, let's do that. Okay. And we can kind of tee off that, which will be nice, with some of these little gravel paths. Does that work? Can we? Nope. Can we do that? Does that tie in? It looks like it ties in, and it's kind of nice. Down at the beach. No. We would not want to do that. Let's tell you that. Right. Back to our school. Let's make it look good. We can't have it looking terrible like some of the other areas around here. We'll go with something a little bit more... That's kind of a cool fence. Amusement park. Nope. Don't think we like the cage in look. Park fence will be fine. Okay. Let's take it from here to... see if we can get it. Yes, right up to there. That's nice. I don't think we'll be able to come all the way down, but we can probably bring it down to at least there. We'll see if we can bring it down here without destroying this path. That's not going to let us do that. We'll bring it to there. I'm fine with that. Let's get some trees in. Let's bed it in a little bit. Looks like the school's pretty busy. I imagine it will be. We're a completely new area with a hell of a lot of people. 1,000 students there. Looking good. Let's get some big trees. And let's finish off this area nice. Yep. Get some there and here. These trees seem to suit our map good. Get some there. Kind of blends in good. One here. One of these, which we weren't originally fond of, but I think they're starting to grow on me. Ha! Grow on me. It's a tree. Okay, one around the fire. One there. And a couple of these. Something a bit smaller, a bit medium sized. There we go. That's cool. That kind of looks like it blends. Nice little city. Let's get some trees around here too. This is kind of a bit bare. Like the road just ends, which it wouldn't. We'd definitely be putting something there in real life. Got one of them. Let's get some of these smaller little things, little trees. There we go. Nice area. Happy with that. Little school, doing well. We named our schools previously. Let's give it a new inventor. So who are we going to go for? What about in this one we will go Jobs, Steve Jobs. I know he's not particularly an inventor. Hopefully I've spelled right. I'm sure I have. Definitely haven't. But we'll be fine. You can correct me in the comments, I'm sure you will. Look at this cool building. What's this? That is a cool building. Looks like it should be a terrace, but it's not. And looks like this area is picking up steam. Yes. And we got the low houses next to it, which is looking cool. High-rise band, so it's not going to go crazy. Let's have a little look at this. We know it's going to be mad. We said we were going to be rock and roll today, and it is chaos. Absolute gridlock. What are we meant to do with this? Any suggestions on the road layout that's going to have to happen? But it's all going to have. We're going to have to dedicate this whole area here to a new curve coming around here, I think, because that is thousands and thousands of cars trying to get to work or the new houses. But my God, that is a project in itself. I think this little area is nice. It's settled. It's fine. Let's have a look at this. We were happy with this area last time. Yeah, still looking good. People taking the dogs out. Everyone's happy. But if you want to go down this road, you are done for. So definitely next episode, it is correction of the traffic flow. Suburbs looking good, industry's looking good, and our new town, Pitchford Square, is where thousands of people are moving into at a slow rate because we have destroyed it. Okay, let's get some parks in. Let's see if we can get a little park in. We have the Wellies Dog Park. We just made a new vlog actually today. So go over and check out Welly's Pets, and you'll see our new vlog that we were working on today. It was fun. It was out in a park in where I'm from. We have a bit of a laugh, but she's good. She did a good job. So we'll get a little park in for her. I think just here. This is in the low residential area. Yeah, that's perfect. That's where we'd expect them to be. Let's get that in there. New Welly's Park. Welly's Dog Park. Sponsoring the parks all over the town. Yeah, it's good and makes people happy. So beautification, hopefully on the rise. What's this? Leisure? Low. Okay. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want, guy? Let's have a look. What can we give them? Leisure. Something health benefiting? Maybe a gym? Sports hall and gym? Could that fit? Could I fit that in somewhere? It would just look good. If I could, I will. Try and squeeze something in for these people to do. Keep healthy. Does that fit perfect? If that fits perfect, that's where it's going. Yep, gym's going there, and it's right on a nice walking path. So, bang, there. Nice little gym. That's going to be good. Leisure should definitely go up now. You would hope. What's this? Leisure? Not a chance. I don't think that affects leisure. I think that affects health. So we're going to need more leisure too. Let's have a look at parks. 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 Okay, Japanese garden. Nope. What about one of these? Not in the centre of the city. Basketball court. Very urban, but maybe that's what we could put in. Where would it fit? We've got somewhere nice for this to fit. Ideally, you want this to just sort of squeeze in nicely in one of the areas without destroying some of the paths. We give all sorts of shapes and sizes here. So I'd hope that that kind of looks like it. No, I'm going to destroy some houses there. Here? Yeah, why not? Right behind the gymnasium. Makes sense. There we go. Got a gym. Enjoy your basketball court, guys. Maybe 2. We put 2 there. That look good. Yeah. Them houses will build. There we go. Well, that's kind of cool. You got a gymnasium now. You got a couple of basketball courts. And we'll probably, when we metro this up, this will be a cool little metro stop because it's full of cool stuff. Gym. We've got really big city. So today, ending it on a nice milestone of big city. Definitely going to need that crematorium. Floating garbage collector. Never even used it, so we'll have to give that a shot. We look like we're about a third the way there for the SpaceX Chirpex launch site. Looking forward to that. And we've got the huge water treatment plant, which means we can get away with having all them tiny ones. So, new development, Pitchford Square. That's been our aim today. We've moved some people in. We've moved about 4,000 residents in. Caused complete chaos on a road that you would take weeks to get up now. There's no chance. We will have to fix all this in the next episode. Bring a highway down. Maybe keep that roundabout. And totally redo this entire network of roads that comes down to the industry. And comes down to Pitchford Park. Pitchford Square. Okay. Right. Thanks very much for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed it, give us a like, sub, and comment in the comments below any names you want changed. Check me out on Instagram, Deload Gaming. See what I'm up to when I'm not doing this. Gym stuff, food stuff, generally eating, training, or on this. So give me a shout, send me a message, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you.